Right, let's go hometown team.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup.
Nets foul.
They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. See if they can bounce back.
First team
Yeah,
foul.
and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Now Middleton following Durant's three-point attempt. Here's Portis going inside. And Portis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Number 44.
And they pick up two.
The assist.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The Bucks working the ball around. Offensive rebound. There's Portis. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box
First
outs.
team foul.
Durant with it. Picked up by Portis.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Harden. Rocket 6 to the inside. The shot's good from Claxton.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each
Personal
other.
foul. Third team
Yeah,
foul.
you hate to give up a foul on a three-point
Line
attempt.
for the Nets.
Brooklyn shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this
Line
one.
for three.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he can't hit the second. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Kicks it out to Harden. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Pass to Middleton. Now, Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Portis with it. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Irving misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
DeAndre Bembry.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Team foul.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Milwaukee foul.
1:37 left in the first. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton.
Fourth team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Driving to the basket.
Patrick Miller.
Good.
Assisted by.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight. This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving, good.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Aldridge with it. He's picked up by Hill.
Kyrie Irving.
That ties it up. Irving's got 6.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Giannis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And on the way from Irving for 3. And that one is off. And the Bucks with possession. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Nets trailed by 4. Outside Millsap. Outside for Griffin. Takes the 3. Hill pulls it in.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. And good that time.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it. because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're... Fouling in a situation like that, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he just grabbed hold of the team.
The Nets making a switch here. Takes it down to Middleton. Fires for three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
James Harden.
And the jam by Harden.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Outside Matthews. Out to Hood. Here's the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Harden outside. Driving inside. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Holiday. Up and in on the layup. Holiday's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bucks leading by 4. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:57 left to play here in the half.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
That's his second
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Inside. Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing. And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role great assist numbers for him.
Bucks foul.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton.
That's his third personal
That's
foul.
his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Line for the Nets.
The Nets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
The line for 2.
The first one falls. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense. Just kind of give you a different look. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That one goes. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Aldridge, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
That shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
To the paint. Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Line for the Nets.
First one falls for him.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Here's DiVincenzo. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Milwaukee ball.
Off the inbound pass. And Holiday with the lay-in. Good. Holiday's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Milwaukee ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Still Bucks ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Assist ball.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Here's Holiday. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Got a hand on it. It's the Nets now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Number 44.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Here's Giannis. It's tipped. Outside Irving. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
And Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Now here's Allen. Covered by Irving. Matthews. And the layup's good off the glass. Matthews has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Gritty effort by Wes Matthews. Just buries himself in the paint and connects on a quality look.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Portis. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a wide open look for Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
That's his second.
So both
personal
teams
foul.
making some changes here.
First team foul. Now in the lineup for the Nets.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And they'll get another chance. The shot's good from Griffin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Nora. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Bembry. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Middleton. And he dunks it down.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. The Bucks working the ball around. And Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
To the right side. Here's Griffin. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Middleton. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And a deep three from Harden. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Harden launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Durant. Pulls from the top of the key. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And here we go. And Portis throws it down.